Okay, so all around the world, nations are racing to figure out their future with artificial intelligence. But today, we're looking at a really bold, really ambitious blueprint from a country that isn't just trying to keep up, it's aiming to lead. We're breaking down Kenya's new national AI strategy. And this quote, right from the get-go, tells you everything. The vision isn't just about using AI tools that were built somewhere else. No, it's about becoming Africa's main hub for model innovation. That means building new AI solutions from the ground up, designed specifically for Kenya and for the continent. I mean, that is a powerful statement of intent. And yeah, that's the multi-trillion-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to have this huge vision, but it's a whole other ballgame to actually build it in a way that's fair, that's inclusive, and that dodges all the problems we're starting to see crop up elsewhere. This is the fundamental challenge the whole strategy is trying to solve. So, to really get the plan, we have to understand the stakes. For Kenya, AI isn't just some cool new tech. It's a massive fork in the road, with incredible potential on one path and some pretty serious risks on the other. And you can see that tension laid out so clearly here. The promise of boosting the economy and making public services way more efficient is just huge. But that's balanced against some very real worries. Are people going to lose their jobs? Is the gap between the connected and the unconnected going to get even wider? And who gets to control our data? A winning strategy has to deal with both sides of this sword. And let's be clear, the economic side of this is enormous. We're talking about projections that AI could add over $1 trillion in value to Africa's economy by 2030. So this isn't some nice-to-have luxury. Getting a piece of that pie is absolutely a strategic must-do for the country's development. So, what's Kenya working with? Well, they've got a seriously strong foundation. There's this buzzing local tech scene, and you've got global heavyweights like Google and Microsoft setting up labs there. You've got a young, tech-savvy population ready to go. And this is a big one, they have access to clean energy. Think about their geothermal power. It's a stable, green energy source, which is perfect for the power-hungry data centers that AI really depends on.
But the strategy is also refreshingly honest about the hurdles they're facing. There's a big gap when it comes to advanced AI skills. They need clear rules of the road, and there are real challenges in getting the kind of high-quality data and massive computing power you need to train powerful AI models in your own backyard. Every single one of these limitations is a problem this strategy is specifically designed to fix.
Okay, so that's the whole setup. The good, the bad, the opportunities, the weaknesses. Now let's get into the nuts and bolts of the plan itself. How is Kenya actually going to build this thing? Well, the strategy uses this simple but kind of brilliant analogy. They think of it like building a house. Right, so every strong house needs solid pillars to hold up the roof. For this strategy, the pillars are the main areas of action, the what of the whole plan. And there are three of them. First up, infrastructure. This is all about building the digital highways, the data centers, getting the raw computing power. Second, data. You literally can't do AI without it. So this pillar is all about creating a data ecosystem that's both strong and secure. And third, research and innovation. This is where Kenya really plans to shine, by developing its own homegrown, cutting-edge AI models. But those pillars are totally useless if you build them on sand. They need a rock-solid foundation. And in this strategy, that foundation is made up of 4 essential things that cut across everything else. This part is the how of the plan. You need governance, the rules and policies to guide everything. You need talent, people with the skills to do the work. You need investment, money from both the government and private sector to fuel it all. And this is absolutely crucial. You need ethics, equity, and inclusion to make sure this tech serves everybody and actually reflects the nation's values. This is how the plan directly answers all those concerns about jobs and fairness we talked about earlier. So, we've seen the structure, the pillars, and the foundation. But what really makes this strategy stand out, what gives it its soul, is the philosophy that's running underneath every single decision. And this, right here, is the key takeaway. The whole document is basically built on this idea that the process is just as important as the final product. The goal isn't just to build powerful tech, but to build responsible, fair, and uniquely Kenyan technology. And just look at some of these core principles. They're so specific. Things like cultural preservation and contextualization and a local-first approach. That's powerful stuff. This isn't about just copy-pasting a Silicon Valley playbook. It's about creating an AI ecosystem that is truly of,
by and for the people of Kenya.
So Kenya has put its vision down on paper. It's a comprehensive plan that manages to be both incredibly ambitious and incredibly responsible. It's a roadmap that wants to be a global player while staying firmly grounded at home. And it leaves us with a really fascinating question. As the entire world struggles with how to handle this powerful new technology, could this focus on inclusivity, ethics, and local ownership be the very blueprint that everyone else starts to follow?